Aladdin, who frequently steals to make ends meet, uses Abu, his pet monkey. Aladdin comes across a stunning girl who gets into problems for giving youngsters bread without expecting payment one day while wandering the streets. She is saved by Aladdin, and the two of them are pursued by the royal guards. They eventually escape their pursuers, and Aladdin invites the young woman to his home for some tea. The girl, who goes by the name Dahlia, serves as the princess of Agrabah's handmaiden. As soon as Prince Anders, another potential suitor for the princess, comes, she is forced to leave. It just so happens that Princess Jasmine's handmaid and dearest friend are both named Dahlia. Jafar, the Sultan's trusted advisor, is hatched a scheme to depose the Sultan by obtaining the magic lamp. But only the diamond in the rough, which he is not, is allowed to enter since it is concealed in an enchanted cave of wonders. So he looks for this diamond in the rough for weeks. Jasmine unexpectedly receives a visit from Aladdin one evening after rejecting Prince Anders' proposal of marriage. Aladdin is there to retrieve her mother's bracelet, which Abu had stolen. He leaves her with the intention of meeting her again while still believing that she is Delia, but is apprehended by the royal soldiers. The following day, Aladdin meets up with Jafar in the desert, who believes that he is the diamond in the rough. He explains to Aladdin that the woman he encountered was the princess and that if he helps him find the lamp, he can make him affluent enough to wow her. When they reach the cave in the evening, Aladdin is given permission to enter inside safely since he is the diamond in the rough. Aladdin and Abu are both seduced by the wonderful treasures in the Cave of Wonders. They were cautioned, though, to simply find the lamp and not to be seduced by the treasure, for that would keep them imprisoned in the cave indefinitely. They come over a magic carpet and locate the light along the route. Abu, though, gives in to temptation and accepts a large, shining ruby. The cave spirit becomes enraged by this and begins to cave in. With carpet's assistance, Aladdin and Abu just about make it back, but after Jafar steals the lamp and betrays him, they get stuck in the cave. Abu confesses that he stole the lamp back from Jafar while he was trapped within the cave. The lamp gets rubbed by Aladdin once he notices it's a little dusty. As long as he holds the lamp, a potent genie who can grant him 3 wishes is released from it. Aladdin, Genie, Abu, and Carpet end out in the middle of the desert after he makes a wish to leave the cave, but he doesn't hold the lamp since he wants to preserve his 3 wishes intact. After realizing Genie's potential, Aladdin aspires to be a prince so he can marry Princess Jasmine. The Sultan greets him when the genie transforms him into Prince Ali and leads him in a parade to the palace. Being a prince and trying to impress Jasmine can be unpleasant for Aladdin at first, especially when the genie makes him dance impressively in front of the princess. She simply departs rather than being impressed. Jafar, meantime, starts to doubt Prince Ali. Later, while Genie takes Delia for a late-night stroll, Aladdin makes the decision to go and Jasmine retires to her chamber. Aladdin takes Jasmine on a magic carpet ride by simply being himself, during which the two of them develop a deep bond. Jasmine recognizes Ali as Aladdin while observing the villagers from above, but he is able to persuade her that he is actually a prince who disguises himself as a commoner in order to avoid the rigors of the palace. After that, he returns with Jasmine to the palace, where they have their first kiss. Aladdin, who has realized who he really is however captured by Jafar the following day. If he doesn't tell him where the lamp is, he'll threaten to throw him in jail. Jafar personally pushes Aladdin out of his tower and into the water after he denies everything. Aladdin is able to rub the lamp before drowning when Abu and Carpet bring it. Aladdin is saved by the genie, and after talking to Jasmine, they face the Sultan of Jafar's betrayal. Jafar tries to convince the Sultan that they are lying by hypnotizing him, but Aladdin destroys his staff and shows the monarch that Jafar is a liar. After receiving the keys from his parrot companion Iago, he is taken to the dungeon but manages to escape. The Sultan, in the meantime, expresses gratitude to Aladdin for exposing Jafar's betrayal and expresses his desire to have him wed his daughter. As a result, Aladdin decides against using his final wish to fulfill his pledge to liberate Genie because he feels unable to fulfill his duties as a prince without him. Aladdin's desire to carry on living a life frustrates the genie, who withdraws to his lamp. Deep in meditation, Aladdin returns to his childhood home and realizes that the genie is correct. He must be honest with Jasmine. The lamp has vanished and is now in Jafar's possession, he knows at that precise moment. When the guards refuse to follow him in his desire to become sultan, Jafar uses his second wish to transform himself into a sorcerer. In order to get Jasmine to agree to marry him, he banishes Aladdin to the ends of the world and threatens to kill Dahlia and the sultan. Genie nevertheless sends a carpet to track down Abu and Aladdin. Jasmine notices Aladdin entering the room on the carpet while the wedding ceremony continues. She goes along with the wedding, and when she is close enough to Jafar, she steals the lamp from him and leaps onto the carpet. Iago is transformed into a huge parrot and sent after them by Jafar. Despite almost losing the lamp in the chase, they manage to recover it. Iago returns it after having stolen it, but when the Sultan ends Jafar's enchantment on him, he loses it. He transforms back into a typical parrot. Jafar then summons a sand twister, which captures Aladdin and Jasmine and returns them to him. Now that he has them under his control, Jafar claims to be the most powerful person on earth. Aladdin responds by saying Jafar is not as strong as he would have you believe. Because he gave Jafar his power in the first place and has the ability to take it away, the genie continues to be the most potent entity in the universe. Jafar performs his last wish to become into an all-powerful genie after realizing that what Aladdin says is accurate and that he is still second best. When the genie learns about Aladdin's clever scheme, he grants his request, transforming Jafar into a monstrously potent genie. Jafar claims to be the universe's ruler thanks to his incredible, cosmic power. Aladdin, on the other hand, noted that there is a cost associated with a genie's power. Jafar is given a set of golden chains and a lamp jail that sucks him and Iago inside. Jafar's power over Agrabah is ruined by his own avarice, which also traps him. Jafar and Iago would be compelled to spend many years as prisoners in the Cave of Wonders, when Genie sends Jafar's lamp flying. Aladdin apologizes to Jasmine and the Sultan for tricking them and is about to depart when Genie prompts him to use his final wish to either become a prince once more or repeal the rule that states that a prince must wed a princess. Aladdin chooses to release the genie, nevertheless, by granting his final wish. Genie intends to spend his free time traveling the world with his new love, Dahlia, and starting a family. The Sultan has made the decision to crown Jasmine as the new ruler of Agrabah. Aladdin, who continues to believe Jasmine is the better choice, sneaks away unobserved in the meantime. But when she finds him, they embrace and later get married.